Like, I don't see any notes about anyone throwing a tantrum. But they're all killing each other. It's a civil war? Look up loyalty cascade? This is news to me. I've heard tantrum spirals, but what is a loyalty cascade? Faction. Loyalty cascades are the result of entity members attacking each other. The conflict will escalate into full civil war, hence Toady referring to it as the Civil War bug, and won't resolve until one side of the conflict is wiped out. Loyalty cascades can be triggered in both Fortress and Adventure mode. Attacking a werebeast in Dwarven form. If one of your dwarves turns into a werebeast, and you send your military to kill them while shapeshifted, failing to kill, and allowing the dwarf to revert to normal, may cause a loyalty cascade. Also, attacking a berserk citizen. How to deal with loyalty cascades. To prevent the cascade from spreading, order the original separatists away from the fortress and let them fight amongst themselves. If the results are renegades, it is okay for other dwarves to kill them. If the results are separatists/loyalists, then they will need to separate them somehow. Dwarves from these different factions will cancel jobs if they ever come across one another, each running away. This will likely lead to a massive number of job interruptions, announcing someone interrupted. Okay, so that's why they were running away from him before. Because they were running away from him when he was in dwarf form and still locked up before we started anything. So the loyalty cascade or the Civil War had already triggered at that point. That's where they were running away from him in dwarven form. So what are the factions that are involved in this? Citizen of the Aqua Gold, member of the Artificial Salve, former member of the Letter of the Truth, militia captain of Artificial Salve. Now there is a DF hack command to stop this. But why would we do that? But why would we stop it? Let's just make it keep going. I'm gonna tell the squads to like cancel their previous orders though. Let's go. I'm seeing arrows being shot all over the place. Hey, did we ever finish our hospital? This might be kind of relevant right now. Oh, where did I have it? I have it up here. Build door. It might not be something that can make any possible difference anymore. We get a couple operating tables. Traction benches, although we haven't started building them yet. A couple of containers. And zone hospital. "60 dwarves enter, 1 dwarf leaves. Welcome to Thunder Fortress." We're just gonna let it play out. Some people think it should be a short U. Kuda? I think I like Kuda. I think the fighting may have stopped. But yeah, somewhere in there, we actually got to the point where we have an actual mayor who needs, like, fancy quarters here. Clean patients, no water source. Would this not be a water source over here? Actually, it says 0. I think it might be on the wrong level, but I don't know if you can reach that properly. Oh yeah, this is the lower side. Hold on. Remove this zone. Instead, over here, this is the level side. There it is. There. Water source. People can grab some water from there. What was I going to do? Oh, Chief Medical Dwarf. Or Chief Medical Dwarf MC Sharky is still alive. How's your health, buddy? Yeah, you're fine. Okay, you haven't been injured. That's good. Yeah, some dwarves have been brought up here. So, for example, who is this? Here's, Mirigi. Has been hurt a little bit, but not too badly. Just hand's been cut open. Already been sutured! Needs cleaning. God damn! That was quick! Civil War's over, now come the ghosts. We do have some coffins. Many people are being buried here. One thing I want to do is designate, remove construction, and remove this construction along here. And we'll rebuild that wall, too. Build, construct wall right here. And we're going to make it out of gabbro for consistency. Interrupted. Oh, by a Crundle. Is there a Crundle in the base? There's no fighting. Never mind, there is fighting. The farmer is kicking ass. Oh! Wait, how did you get into the cavern? How did you get in the cavern? I didn't think it would be possible to do that. I mean, this is level floor here. That's all sealed in. There's a hole here. I guess you could have climbed that. I guess right here you could, because you can squeeze through diagonals and then climb. They killed the Crundle. Oh, there's another Crundle over here. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're climbing up the wall again. And trying to get back inside. Are they all in? I think they're all in. So we need to build a wall right here. God damn, these dwarves. We're probably going to go and clear that, that cavern soon, actually. Because it's good to have access to it. Look at all the blood. Terrible. Do we have a body count yet? So, if we went into dead units... Well, actually, I think the best thing to do would be to look at the tombs. So, we have Goat the dog, who died fighting the were-iguana, like the original were-iguana. Then we have Ryan, of course. Shack Nasty Jim. I didn't... Beden Sirol. Who the hell are you? I think you were like one of the... You're a hunter, but you lost your nickname at some point? Sometimes it happens. The nicknames get cleared for some bizarre reason. Razun, Dragar99, 70 is almost 100%. Aelith, I don't know who you were. The Giant Mimmer, who got the killing blow, oh, and then died. So let's keep an eye on the hospital. Only one person left in there now. Is that the person who's... Oh, no, Caleb Cheney. What's your deal, man? You're totally okay. Alright. When the Giant Mimmer died, the fighting stopped. So that was, like, maybe the last person from the group, yeah. In terms of military, it looks like we only lost 3 actual military dwarves, which is pretty stupendous. This last faction doesn't count. That's pretty amazing. Oh, he's smoothing a wall in there. Derp, derp, derp. Oh, and I never renamed the new migrants. Oh, so some of those migrants got killed. That's true. We were a little occupied dealing with things. So when we have 10 of those, we probably had 12 migrants in that wave. That's probably part of it. So we're gonna have Quemagaletas torn asunder. Oops. Melistix. Nordmore.
You think I can do this?
McGill. High risk. That sounds really dangerous. Skavered. Kuno! Shit's going down in the background. Oh, I think winter's come. Joe the Englishman, whose name is too long. So I'm going to call you Joe the English. Boom. Done. Excellent. Only 3 men. Worst coup ever. At least they all pronounce Kuda the proper way now, so they don't have to fight anymore. Is that it? Is that what the Civil War was? It's about how to pronounce Kuda? Our leopard god? Makes sense to me. Traction. Traction. Bench 2. We'll need chains for that, although I think we've got some, so it should get buildable. Hey, Kuno! I'm a dwarf this time and not a rotten elf. Oh, that's true! We were naming people that, like, joined our group from the inns and things. There's still tons of goods sitting around over here that haven't been moved yet. It's possible that our generic mega stockpile is 100% full. We don't have enough bins is part of it. What I'm going to do is, these are going to be stairs. I guess they could just be upstairs. You know what? I will, because otherwise it might do wonky things downstairs. So they're just going to go up to the workshop level. And it's there to make sure that the workshops can get to this stuff very easily. Some of them are up and down, but that's okay. So we're going to expand our gigantic, generic, mega stockpile. Although really mostly what we just need is more and more bins. Now, we do not currently cook any food. We'll probably want to do something for it at some point. Dwarves will be happier with that. But in fact, everyone is super happy right now. Down at the bottom right, you guys can just barely see it here. Actually, is it slightly getting cut off? Just ever so, just a little scooch up. There we go. See, like, 45 in green, that's happy people. And the 7, those are, you know, still fine and content people. No one is unhappy. Despite the fact that a bunch of dwarves just, like, killed each other. Yeah, I know the south stair is not on there. It's okay. Civil Wars mean plenty of dwarven wakes. And you know what dwarven wakes mean? Plenty of dwarven drinking. Speaking of which, how are supplies? Oh, we got tons. Everything is golden. Excellent. Now, I set up that extra farm up here. I never did organize what should be planted here. I think I'll just set up plump helmets. More plump helmet. Go. I have not turned off cave-ins. Do you think it'll happen there if we don't leave a pillar? I don't know if it will, but let's leave one up. Non-matching bedroom doors. Yeah, it's okay. Dwarves like individual little fancy schmancies. No, they don't. They're not elves. But I couldn't be arsed. I don't know about collapse. Oh, I gotta remember the mayor's room too. So do that. Build door. Build a bed. Tables. Little dining area. Chairs. And the front office here. Like that. And you're going to want some other fancy schmancy things too. 2 chests, a cabinet. Here, I'm going to give you a pair of cabinets. And then a pair of chests. And then a weapon rack. And an armor stand. Speaking of armor stands, the one on the surface over here, I need to go and make this a barracks for the Helmed Rumors to train in and the Rough Radiances to train in. There we go. Is your legendary engraver still alive? I think he is. We could double check that. Right now I'm not doing engraving, I'm just doing smoothing, but you're right. We should... Yeah, right here. That's Martin over here, the legendary stone detailer. We should make sure that he's the only person who does actual engraving, because there's quality to engraving. C-Squad didn't have anyone in it. C-Squad was just a way for us to manage the... oh, he smashed the bed and everything to manage the were-iguana. That's all. Hey, Vex. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-dig out the other fancy bedroom for later. What's this? Oh, a caravan! Dwarf caravan! This is still filled with all kinds of shit here. Move goods. We want to... Mugs. Although, I want to move finished goods bins is actually what I want to do. Because they have mugs in there. Although, we apparently have a few mugs not in bins. So we'll grab those as well. Muggity mug mug mug. We have a lot more to trade this time, somehow. Let's see. Okay, I'm still going to wait for this to get carved out before we go and expandify our stockpile. I should start to make traps and stuff maybe at this point. Now, I believe traps will block caravan stuff. But what I could do is build a series of traps just around the stairs here. I left a pillar up for the stockpile. It's going to be fine. I don't even know if cave-ins are turned on, to be honest. Yeah, they are on. I don't know what causes cave-ins or not, other than, like, literally something that's been cut off from the rest of the structure. I don't know if there's a max range or anything like that. We'll go ahead and request a trader now, because hopefully the things have arrived. Yeah, training is happening. Let's take a look at these guys. What you up to? You are... What do I want? General? Individual combat drill. Watch striking demonstration. Excellent. So I think individual combat drill is what happens to people who are in a squad but aren't active, but decide to go and do some practice. And then the other thing is people can organize stuff. The site was conquered by the malice of routes. I think there's goblins that are going around, like, stealing a bunch of shit. What do I want from the merchants? Still probably some leather. Cloth. Cloth. Wood. You know what? Bring me seeds, because we're actually short on a few things. More anvils. I mean, you'll probably have some with you. Those are the things we're, like, most sort of concerned with. Alright, are we done? Alright, are we done? Okay, I think we're done. So, oh, my broker's on the way. Who's doing all the stealing? I think it's goblin. I think it's a goblin tribe that's going around and kicking the shit out of people. Katie, thank you very much for the contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. Thanks for all you've done in teaching programming. You've helped me make my first real game, still in progress, called Colonial Sea Trader. I've seen you mention that somewhere, maybe on Twitter and things like that. I'm sure I have. Also, good to finally be a dwarf. Excellent. Hopefully you die a glorious, glorious death. I was going to say something about hopefully you don't die, but I mean, come on. Mug. Mark all mugs. So this is going to be 6,000 dwarf bucks worth of mugs. Excellent. We are going to need coal for our steel production. I should have specifically asked for that. Although, if we keep getting wood, we'll be okay. It takes more glass. Yeah, we're getting plenty of wood here. I can go and burnify them. That's going to be fine. And actually, we can still cut down those giant mushrooms and things. Oh, those are expensive rope. We'll get some rope because it's good to have around, but, I mean, come on. We can get a variety of animals. I think I'll hold off. We'll get the animals when we, like, rob the humans and the elves. It's gonna be okay. Booze! And just to be clear, we do not steal from dwarves. Armor, you know what? Let's get a couple of boots and a chain shirt. Accelerate the armoring of our people a little bit. Was there gypsum over here? I thought I saw... Maybe I imagined it. There we go. Gypsum plaster. Just the list is getting reorganized a little bit. Rock nuts, seeds. That's not seeds, but still seeds. I guess I could do a search for some of this. We'll take the sugar. Why not? And we'll take some of these cloth bins. What's our... Ooh, we're starting to trim down on his profit quite a bit here. That'll leave him with 1,000 profit. Can we... I think I gotta cancel the search to enable trade. Trade. Okay. Wait. Oh, you're asking for a few more things, I think. Yeah, to get more profit. You know what? I'm fine. You can have... Wow, that copper toy axe is worth a lot. I don't care. Don't take that cloth bin? No, it's fine. Trade. Sweet. No trader needed. Clear that up. Okay, so we'll leave that running, and we'll take a look at the tip jar over here. Cool, man. Hey, thanks again. Missed that. That was a little while ago. Sorry it's taking so long. I love watching you play Dwarf Fortress. Well, thank you very much. You can play multiplayer with Mathis and Northline and Roomba and EU4 again. I don't know. We have a really hard time. We keep mentioning it from time to time, but it's so hard to coordinate our schedules, and everyone's doing their own thing. There's probably some more multiplayer of some type coming soon, but it might not be with them, and it might not be EU4. We'll see how it goes. Can't ever promise anything for that. Kurz Weber, thank you very much as well. This is why I love Dwarf Fortress. Why? Because the giant freaking Civil War of Doom? Yeah. It's pretty epico. Very epical. Consider turning on the barrels in your main stockpile again. Did we turn it off completely? I guess so from desperation, didn't we?